Well, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Moroccan Agency for Tourism Development, a very warm welcome to you all to the Morocco Pavilion here for the Morocco Tourism Investment Day. My name is Laura Buckwell, and it's an absolute pleasure to be your MC and your moderator for the day. Well, today we're going to take a look at some of the key investment opportunities that have opened up in Morocco since the pandemic began. Public-private partnerships, government support to international investment, and Morocco's key strengths as a tourism destination. First and foremost, I'd like to formally extend a special thank you and welcome to Imad Barrakad, the CEO of the Moroccan Agency for Tourism Development, for getting us all here together. Thank you so much for being with us here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Welcome. صباح الخير عليكم. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable assistants, welcome to you to this formidable place that is the Morocco Pavilion. Welcome to you to Dubai Expo site and our Morocco Tourism Day, Investment Day. I would like to insist that after this long interruption, we are relieved that we are finally able to meet in person all together and discuss face-to-face meeting. But first, as some of you know, due to the changes in government currently in Morocco, happening in Morocco, and the recent appointment of Her Excellency Nadia Fattah as Minister of Finance, she couldn't be able to come here. So I would like to apologize for this misunderstanding and may that cause here. I would like you to join me and congratulate her for being appointed by His Majesty the King, Mohammed VI, and congratulate as well the new minister, Mrs. Fatima Zahra Amour, and my wife congratulations go to her. Please allow me to also thank all the attendees and below speakers who have joined the efforts to attend and be present with us today at this gathering. Finally, let me seize this opportunity to thank bench team and as well SMIT team for supporting this event to happen. I know it has been quite challenging given the circumstances and time frame, given also that AHIF has just taken place a couple of weeks ago in Dubai too. Ladies and gentlemen, located at the cross of cultures, Morocco is a link between Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, with more than 32 direct air connections, with 32 European cities, and 42 African capitals. It is worth saying that it's at less than 3 hours flight from the main European capitals. Morocco is also a safe and stable destination and secure destination with competitive and outstanding infrastructure. The country has more than 20 international airports with a flow of 25 million passengers annually recorded in 2019. 2,000 kilometers of highways, the first high-speed bullet train in Africa, operating from Casablanca to Tangier. It connects Casablanca to Tangier for 2 hours. And the largest container port in Africa, Tanger Med. Morocco is a destination with strong fundamentals. It's incredibly rich environment with diverse and stunning landscapes and multiple influences, and have created a unique melting pot of culture clearly seen in the architecture of numerous medieval town centers. In addition, we Moroccans are very known by our hospitality and sense of hospitality. All these strengths have allowed the Kingdom of Morocco to attract some of the world's top-class hotel brands, such as Hilton, Marriott, Accor, Four Seasons, and others. I'm not gonna, Hilton, of course, and others. Morocco is very known as a top tourism destination in Africa. But what is even more important for the investment community we address today is that Moroccan investment climate. Indeed, His Majesty's government has recently promoted an investor-friendly policy that has allowed the country to improve significantly its ranking in terms of business attractiveness. In the ease of doing of business ranking, maybe it's one of the points that are very important. We establish it each year. Morocco has moved from the 128th position in 2010 to the 51st position in 2020. In fact, it means that we gain more than 65 positions. In fact, it is easy now, much easier to set up your business in Morocco, even as a foreigner. There is no restriction on capital investment. It's very important. No restriction on repatriation of capital and profits. No restriction on land ownership. And great easiness in terms of staff recruitment. Labor is very important for us in Morocco, and we work on that. In addition to all these incentives, the tourism sector is a government priority and is backed with various advantages and many attractive investment measures that have been put in place to boost investment in destination. These measures have helped a lot trigger the interest of investors from all around the world, and especially from the Gulf region, from this region, from the MENA region, that have interested massively in several industries in Morocco. Emirates Corporation have chosen Morocco as well as a basis for their operation. A lot of investors are coming from this region, and please allow me to thank them all for their trust and commitment. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a secret for no one. These last 2 years have been particularly tough for the tourism industry and for all of us. So we have, though, best to seize this incredible occasion for Morocco, the Week of Dubai Expo, to show the immense potential of our country and highlight the incredible opportunities that are lying ahead in the Kingdom of Morocco. Indeed, despite the current circumstances, I think that there are still great opportunities emerging in new Moroccan destination that were off the radar before. On our end, in Morocco, we are currently promoting projects on a regional level where we noticed that an increased interest of the tourism community for the open air activities and nature. We therefore foresee the development of an increasing number of scheduled eco-resorts soon, especially in regions that were less likely to welcome tourists in the past. In this sense, the regions of Dakhla, Gelmim, or Agadir in the south of Morocco are experiencing solid growth in this segment as a beach investment. And we are going to have a presentation later on during this meeting with the details about this destination in particular. Mr. Younes Hajwi, which he's with us, I think, is going to do a presentation for us. Also, please let me remind you that this is not just an opportunity to listen, but also an opportunity to discuss, meet, and exchange after this long period of virtual meetings. Thank you all for your attention, and I wish you a pleasant and fruitful event. I now leave the floor to Laura and Hamid, the chairman of the National Confederation of Tourism in Morocco. Thank you.